Hey, we are live and direct. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know this is working. Having some trouble getting into the group myself on this other screen. So I need you guys to let me know in the comments if you can see me. We are live across various channels and in various groups. This is our Carp Global Autumn 2023 kickoff update. Information, things that you may need to know about what we've got coming up, because we've had a few crazy weeks and we've been behind on a few things, but now we can pick up the pace and we can move forward, right? Let me know if you're here. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if this is working. I'm just going to check the sound. Everything seems to be fine. Andrew's here, Dean's here, Paul Hardy, Andrew Taberner is in the place. Good to see everybody in the group on the live. Let me know in the comments where you're logging in from. Let me know if you are in the UK or abroad. We do have a few folks in the group who are in different countries. Let us know if you've been fishing. Let us know if you have submitted your carp goals in our competition in the main group. Let us know what you've been doing. Let us know what you're up to. Everything. Give me some sign. Give me some signal. Too warm to go fishing. Somebody just said in the chat, and I can't see everybody's names and everything on this like control panel that I've got for the live, but I can see folks in the various groups, and I will do my best to answer the best I can. If you don't know me, my name's Danny, and we've been doing this stuff for a while. Beware of imitations. This is Carp Global, and I'm hoping that we can have a bunch of fun on this live, right? Who wants to win some stuff? Let me know on the stream if you want to win some stuff. Right? I want to give away some stuff. Probably going to be on for 30 minutes because the gas man's like changing the meter to a smart meter, which is like crazy. Hopefully it's cheaper. Let me know if you've got a smart meter for your gas and electric. Has it been cheaper or more expensive, or does it just make you like crazy and you've got to go around and turn everything off? Our time has come for these things to be fitted. So this is going to take about 30 minutes, and then I've got to turn the electric off, right? Which is, as you can imagine, difficult for me because a lot of the stuff I do is on the computer. Paul Hardy, hopefully you can get yourself aware soon, my friend. Andrew would love to win some stuff. Dean says, yes, please. Ross Walters says, yes, please. Good afternoon, sir. Dean Hurley's going Cromwell for the Veterans Carp Cup. That's amazing. Loud and clear, says Paul Hardy. Keep Chris Bates says, won't say no. Keep the comments coming. But good afternoon. It was hot. Managed the 17-3. Happy days. Big shout to you. I logged in from Leicester. Not good on the smart meter. Oh man, everyone loves to win a prize, right? So we're gonna give away some prizes. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna kind of get into this and give you guys an update of where we are, what's to come, what we've been doing, why we've been doing it, and we'll talk about a bunch of stuff, right? So you don't look at it, you'll be turning everything off. Man, it is what it is. Says Mark Patrick, the time has come. So what I want to do is sort of like flip the screen a little bit so you can see the slides and you can see what I've got. This is literally like 15-20 minutes update, and then we've got another live later in the week as well, right? So wherever you're logged in on the main group, you're logged in on the secret sale group, you're logged in the Avengers, you're on YouTube, you're on Facebook, wherever you are, this stuff applies to everybody. And we want to make sure that you guys are very clear on what's coming up over the next few weeks and months as we move towards 2024, right? So the autumn season is upon us. We're into September, as you know. Kids are back at school, and it's time to go out there and achieve those fishing goals, right? This is what we're going to do. Big shout to Stacey and Chris and everybody else who's watching. This is what we're going to do, right? Coming up in the next 3 months, so October, November, December, and whatever's left of September, we've got some amazing stuff, right? And end of October, we've got Carpy Halloween. And let me know if you've took part in our Carpy Halloweens in the past, right? We give away loads of prizes. We've got some amazing deals, but this year it's going to be different. We didn't think that we would be able to do any of this stuff, but we are, and we're doing it because you guys have asked for it, right? So what I want you to do is let me know in the comments if it's okay if we can over deliver and give you guys not just Carpy Halloween, but Black Friday and Fishmas and something amazing for the new year, and over deliver on everything and really get back on track and build some focus around Carp Global. I'm going to go through a big list of updates in a second so you kind of got the full picture. Carp Halloween is one thing that we do that like nobody else does, right? Carp Global Black Friday has always been a big bunch of fun, but this year we don't have the shop, right? We closed the shop. So how are we going to do that? We've got a plan. We're sticking to it. You guys are going to love it. Big shout to Robert Gleed. Big shout to Mark Port. Big shout to Jason Middleton as well. We're going to go through all of this stuff, Baden Hall, etc., 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 as we move down the list. And Jason, I've got something for you as well. Just send me an inbox so I don't forget to talk to you. As soon as we finish, just send me an inbox, right? Colin Rowe is here as well, logged in from his local pond. Some older members up to 87 years of age. That's amazing. Stacey, you could always over deliver. No one's going to complain. Big shout to Richard Levy, and we know that we have a problem with some leads, and that's all hopefully been sorted for you, buddy. I'll message you personally in a second as well. You'll understand by the end of this, right? So by the end of this, you'll understand the full picture. And if anything's gone astray or gone missing, we're working on it to put it right. And over the next few months, we've got Carp Halloween, we've got Black Friday, we've got Fishmas, and we've got something amazing for 2024. Right? Does that sound like a plan? Let me know if it sounds like a plan, right? Give me some likes, give me some hearts, and go crazy. We love doing this stuff. And what we've come to realize is that me and Shiv can't do it on our own. And the shop wasn't working for us. And we're looking at how do we make this better. And we've got the secret sale and things are going to build momentum. I've got a slide, right? So chance to win, right? Stick around to the end. I'm going to give you some stuff, right? So just stay to the end. I'll give you some stuff and keep the lights, keep the hearts going. Let me know your comments. Let me know your thoughts, your feedback. If you need to speak to us, you can message me personally. I've had a few people like, hey, my thing's not arrived. Is this a scam? And we've figured out and we've got things wrong and we've got things right. And we'll talk to you about it all now, right? So this is the update. This is what we're doing. Right, and I get into this stuff. So you guys are clear on all of these points. So generally, Shiv is much better now. She spent some time in hospital. It was horrible, and we didn't know which way this was going to go. She's out of the woods, but she's still got to go back for checkups and different things. It's nothing like crazy serious anymore. At one point, we didn't know exactly what it was, and it wasn't fun. And we appreciate everybody's kind words and well wishes and support that went along with that. And look, you guys, you sort of know how it is, right? If somebody's poorly in the family and somebody you love, it's not fun. So we don't want to dwell too much on Shiv's like personal business, but it was pretty grim. And she spent some time in hospital, and she got some amazing care, and the NHS did what they do best. And thankfully, she's out, and thankfully, she's home and she's resting and getting back to normal, right? So it's going to take a while for Shiv to get back to normal. And what we need to do is make sure that we're not putting any like too much crazy stuff on Shiv, right? So I've been thinking long and hard. At one point, we didn't know what we were doing. But I've got to say that we wouldn't have been able to get to this point if it wasn't for one amazing person and his wife. So big shout to Paddy. And, you know, Paddy's literally helped us to do the bunker deals and do the PayPal deals and look after stuff when we've been looking after Shiv, right? And you know, we've been doing this stuff since 2017. You know me, you know Shiv, you know the kids, you know the family, you know the ups and the downs that we've had. I really want to commit to getting this back on track. But the only reason we're doing that is for you guys, right? We've kind of closed down the business. Who else closes down the business? And then like literally we can't like just abandon you guys, right? So we're not doing it for money. We lost a lot of money when we closed down the shop. I'm still paying off bills and things myself, and if you know we owe money to certain people, we're sorry, and we'll get there and we'll get it sorted. But it's never been about the money. It's about you guys. It's about fishing. And I can't give up my hobby, and I can't give up on you guys, but also I can't give up on my family, right? So we've managed to set up a new business and doing some work and some consulting and different things, and that's working well, right? And we're starting to build momentum with that. But in terms of the fishing, we just can't abandon it all. And if it wasn't for Paddy over these last few weeks and Jen, I'm not sure that it's his wife, but maybe. If it wasn't Paddy and Jen, I think we would have been doomed and you guys would have gone crazy, right? So big, honestly, well done. Big thanks to Paddy. And we've been speaking to him on a daily basis and he's helped us pull out all the stops. He's literally helped us move stuff and pack stuff. And he spoke to me earlier and he was like, I don't know how you've done this stuff for so long. Just like with all the deals and orders and craziness and Carp Global madness that we've done, right? So a big thanks to Paddy for everything that he's done for us. But we've also been speaking to Paddy about, look, there's a possibility that we can work together more in the future, and we're gonna have some more conversations. But as we move into the next year, you'll see more of Paddy, right? Because he's amazing. You'll see more of Jen, and we kind of want to team up with these guys to make Carp Global even better, but make sure that we've got the capacity to do it, right? So everybody's kind of well done to Paddy and Colin and Andrew and everybody, and we appreciate everybody, right? Colin's definitely not a scam. Look, we tried to over deliver. We got a bunker deal eventually. You got a PayPal deal eventually, and you opened it and you was like, man, this is like the most, like, maybe I should have explained to Paddy better how we do these things, but he's over delivered on our behalf, and we've literally sent out thousands of pounds worth of stuff for hundreds of pounds, right? Some of you guys have had. I've looked at some of the pictures and I'll be like, whoa, this is like ram jam, like full of stuff, right? And we've sent out all sorts. But the thing is, we've still got more, right? And if you bought one of our bunker deals, we've actually got a draw for everybody who bought a bunker deal, right? But we know that there's 5 things at least that are still stuck. They're in transit, they're safe. That we've like used different couriers and we've tried our best to deliver all this stuff. And Paddy's done his best. And some of these things are stuck. And we're working with the courier right now to get those unstuck. So Jordan and a few other folks. We know some leads went missing in the mail. They probably split all over a van somewhere. We'll get that sorted, Richard. And I kind of know, and it's like, oh man, there's this thing, this worry, this anxiety. We want you to have your stuff. If there's any little bits that are still like outstanding, we'll get those out to you. But we want to like really focus on what we do best and focus on 2024, right? So we're going to have a big bunch of fun in the autumn. We're going to do the Halloween. We're going to do the Black Friday. We're going to do Fishmas. We've got some prizes and giveaways and goodies. But to be honest, all of this now is kind of coming out of my pocket and indeed Paddy's pocket, because he's put some of his own money in to make this stuff happen. And Carp Global is not what it used to be. And we know that when you fall down, there's a lot of people out there who just want to kick you, right? There's a lot of people who'd never liked us anywhere because we took the customers, and these guys have sent us nasty emails. You've seen all that stuff. They've all had a good laugh at our expense. They've all sent us like horrible things, and people are setting up their own groups and different things, and they're we'll take, like, you can't take Carp Global anywhere, right? Because people seem to have this thing that they own the customers, but when we've been down, people have really tried to make sure we stay down, and that just won't happen, right? And we're determined that that won't happen. So, we know there's crazy inboxes going around. We know there's people saying things are a scam. It's almost like we're starting again, but it's not a scam. And some of you guys have had amazing deals, right? Paddy's been talking to Jason. Richard got both his deals, can't complain. Dean loved his deal. Definitely no complaints. Everybody loves Paddy, right? So Paddy's like one of the coolest guys ever. Andy makes amazing cakes. He's kind of like the Mr. Kipling of the carp fishing world, right? And we're even going to do something crazy with Paddy's puds or whatever we're going to call it. But look, generally, Shiv's better. Carp Global's stabilized. Yes, we've got some things that we need to tie up, but I'm even like, most companies close the shutter and they go bust. We're not doing that. We make sure everybody gets paid, and we'll get there eventually. But I can't like do it if I go broke in the process, right? So we've had to pull the brakes. We've had to change some stuff. We've had to make some big decisions. Most folks will go like, they'll go to the doctor and say they're depressed and they'll like never work again. And then they'll go on the sick and a big bunch of crazy stuff to like just put that out of their mind, or they'll go drink a load of beer or whatever it is, right? Try and block it out. I've had to go the different way with this stuff and like go the right way, because I've got kids and we've got to rise again. So all this is about rising again. And when we get there again, it's like people will be like, oh man, he's here again. And now we need to try and kick him harder. That's not going to work. And we've got you guys. We can't abandon you. We want this to be successful. We want this to be amazing. And we want to go out there and just catch some fish. Right? This is like the main thing. And there's so many people in carp fishing who just want to make money, and they want to ruin it for other people, or they want to like go crazy online or bully kids who've not got on hooky mats or whatever it is. We just want to give. And all we've done is give, right? We give a big bunch of stuff and time and effort and money and energy into this. But unfortunately, there are a few things that are going to have to move out of the way for us to carry on and do this in a way that is going to have an impact, and that it's going to be here for years to come, right? Does that kind of make sense? So even though we are doing Halloween and we're doing Fishmas and we're doing Black Friday and we're doing stuff into the new year, we're not going to be renewing Carp Global Avengers. We've got the majority of folks in the secret sale group anyway. Some Avengers of some owe us money. Some are fishing in bivvies and things that they've took off us, owing us hundreds and hundreds of pounds. And we've had messages off other Avengers telling us we'll never get paid, have a good laugh at us, tell us that that we've let them down. We're sorry if we did anything, we let people down, right? I don't know how that works, but some of these guys owe us money. They're never going to come back. They've taken themselves out of the group. Some Avengers have gone and set up their own thing, which is cool. This happens twice a year. It's happened since we set that up. When we don't own people, so it's cool. Do what you want. If you guys all want to set up a fishing business, I'll help you do it. It's like, yes, let's have more people building businesses so they can feed the kids and they don't have to rely on like a crappy wage and a crappy job, right? I'm all for that. That's what I do. I teach people how to do cool stuff. So I never hold a grudge if somebody goes out there and tries to do something and copy me, right? Even if you watch the videos and stuff on my own wall, it shows you how we built Carp Global. And it shows you like all the secrets and the writing's on the wall, you guys, right? So we never try to keep any secrets from anybody. Some people like get crazy with this stuff. We're not going to get crazy. We're just going to do our thing. Does that kind of make sense? So this is what we're going to do. Me and Paddy and Jen and Shiv, we're going to work together. We're going to build something awesome, and we're going to give you guys what you want. No matter what people say about us or what groups people want to set up or which group they want to be in and which group they want to leave and whatever crazy stuff they want to say on the internet, we're here for fishing and we're here for you and we're here to stick around, right? So it's going to be different. It's going to be exciting. Secret sale group, we're going to get that pumping, and it's going to be awesome now that Shiv is back out of the woods. But we want you guys to understand that some stuff has to go. So we're not going to renew Avengers. We're going to just focus on the secret sale group, and that's going to save you some money. We're not going to be doing the events next year. We've got the Western Park, which is full. There's one more space, and I think that's reserved for Jason Middleton. So Avengers, we're just going to archive the group. You'll still be able to see it. It's been amazing. It's been a great 5 years. We're never going to forget you guys. You're all in this anyway. You're all in the secret sale group, and the ones who want to come forward on the journey can. The ones who don't have to. That's cool, but we're not going to charge you a bunch of money for another year in Avengers. We're just going to stick to the secret sale stuff. We'll talk more about that in a second, and the fun stuff like this across all of the groups, right? And look, if people are out there going crazy about Carp Global, that's their thing. We're just going to go crazy about carp fishing, help you achieve your fishing goals. So that sound like a plan? Andrew said it's no scam. He definitely got more than he expected. We don't. That's like, who wants to do this? Richard Lebby's got the right word for this stuff, right? So look, give us some likes, give us some likes. What we're going to do is give away some stuff in a second when we get to the end of this. But I've talked about Avengers briefly. We'll put a note up in the group. We'll close that down properly, and we'll still probably pop up and go live and do some stuff. We're just not going to ask you for more money, right? So Avengers, you can wear your jackets with pride. You was here, you was part of it. We did the thing. It was awesome while it lasted, and now we're moving on. That's how things work. The worst case, we're going to just close the door and never seen us again, right? So at least we've had the decency to continue things, even in the face of family problems and illness and potentially going out of business, right? So after COVID, things were difficult. The state of the industry right now. There's no point us trying to flog this in a shop, selling fishing tackle and all the rest of it. We need to be more resourceful and we need to move it forward, right? So Avengers, that's where it's at, and we're not renewing, right? So we're going to keep moving. We've still got Carp Global, we've still got Secret Sale and a big bunch of other stuff, and you guys are invited, right? So take as much or as little as this as you want. It's just mainly going to be free. And the people love free, right? So does it sound like a plan? It's going to be free, right? Let us know if that's going to be free, right? Good afternoon. People joining us in the chat right now. Robert's been here since the days of the flat. Don't worry about the offers, right? Like I said, we're going to give you more stuff for less money, which is super cool. And people have been asking about Baird and Hall. We'll be honest, at this point, there's 2 people booked on Baird and Hall, and I think it's Paul Lobley and Mark Port. I've got to figure out what we're going to do with that, but clearly that event ain't going to happen. And we know there's people sending inboxes saying, join our social group. We're going to beat Carp Global. It's like, what you're beating, right? It's like, we're not a football team, right? We're not here to do karate. This is a fishing group. So if people want to beat us and they want to book our venues that we've used, they're not our venues. They're venues that anyone can book. These are businesses. You ring them up, you pay the money, you book the event, and you fill it, right? we have always had difficulty filling events since some of these problems started with people sending these inboxes, and people have influence, right? We know that people have influence, and these guys are going to get in your inbox. We know that people are going to say, well, come with us, don't go with them, and they're going to try and create a reason. We don't care. Go with them. Go fishing. It's all about fishing, getting together. You know, you're chilling out with your mates, and you're going to catch some fish. We don't want to add any additional stress to that, right? So at this point, unless 15 people inbox me after this and say, Danny, I want to come to Baden Hall, the couple of people that are booked on, we're just going to contact you and we're going to make a decision between us. You can either have your money back, or we can book you on Baden Hall for that day, or we can send you some tackle and just over deliver on some stuff. But if you're on Baden Hall and you're watching this and you think, oh crap, there's two ways it's going to go, right? Everybody's either going to want to come. It's like the 21st of this month or whatever the date is. The details are available, but we've closed the booking page. If enough people inbox me and we can do it, we'll do it. If nobody inboxes me apart from the people that are booked on, saying, "Oh, what am I going to do?" We'll give you your money back, or we will move it around, or we'll give you some gear, or whatever it is. We'll figure something out, whatever you want to do, right? So we took a risk with it, but I'm definitely not going to be paying $2,000 out of my pocket for 2 or 3 people to fish. And furthermore, I'm not going to be there anyway. We've got something cool lined up for Shiv, which I'm not going to turn down, and we need to go and do that, right? So got something that I've lined up for Shiv, and I'll tell you more about that on Saturday, right? So if we do the event, Paddy's agreed that he's going to look after it. Paddy's going to go, he'll be there, and it's amazing. There's the food and all the rest of it. But if you want to go to Baden Hall, we need an inbox and we need 150 quid off you today, right? Because by 6 o'clock tonight, like, there's not going to be any other chance. We'll have the conversation and then that's done. And we won't book any more events, right? So we need to go in a different direction. So we're sorry about that. There's 2 bits of bad news, but there's loads of good news, right? There's loads of good news. Going to do a big bunch of like good news now. So sorry about Avengers. Sorry about Baden Hall. It is what it is. I'm not going to pay for it out of my pocket because it comes out of the kids and it comes out of the house and it comes out. Like, would you do that? It's like you would have shut it down a long time ago, right? And there's so many people who've jumped on the back of our events and they've set up their own groups. There must be at least 6 groups where people have kind of got together on an event. They've talked for 5 minutes and they're like, we can do this. Great, fine. We've, in effect, created 5 or 6 other cool businesses where people are making money and they're doing events, and the community's got wider, even though they kind of go out there and go, we hate Danny and Shiv now, but they set up a group and they use our pictures to promote it. Don't hate on us, right? We were the people who pulled you all together and connected you, and now you can do this thing. Go and do the thing. We want you to do the thing. You've got permission to do the thing. We love you guys. It's been awesome. There's no like love lost in any of this stuff. We just like want you to succeed, want you to catch fish, right? That's like genuine. We're not sat here thinking, that guy. It's like, go and do it. Go out there and have a big bunch of fun and catch a big bunch of fish, be amazing, and book your events. And maybe we might come on one day, right? Organizing these things is tough, and we don't want to do that for like much longer. So if Baden happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But genuinely, from like the bottom of our heart, it's no problem because we shut the shop and we want to move forward with this. I've got big plans. I've got big ideas. We've got kids and all the rest of it. Paddy's going to help us, but we want to carry on with Carp Global. Does that kind of make sense? So there's no like weird feelings or crazy like animosity or anything like that. This is all about you guys having an amazing time, going out there and achieving your fishing goals. That makes sense? So look, this is how it's going to play out for the next few weeks. We're going to do some fun stuff in September, and on Saturday we're going to draw the Bunker Buster draw. So if you bought one of our bunker deals over the last few weeks, we just make sure that everyone's has arrived. Right, on Saturday, 4 o'clock, we're going to go live and we're going to pull a name out of everybody that purchased, and somebody's going to win that £400 prize. Right? Sound like a plan? So, like, make sure you're here Saturday, 4 o'clock. Put that in your diary and make sure you're here. So you're watching on the replay. You're like, oh man, I missed this stuff. Going to be Saturday, 4 o'clock. Right? Everybody's like, go crazy, likes and arts. Right? You're part of Carp Global, right? Everyone's part of Carp Global. So it's like that's the name, Global. And we kind of want to do stuff for anglers at large, right? We're not doing this for fun. We're doing it for fishing. If I want to go and make money, I can go and make money, right? And make a big bunch of money and just keep it all to myself. I don't want to keep it to myself. I want to share it and give away the fun and the games and experience, right? So this Saturday, 4 o'clock, we're going to go live. We're going to draw the winner of the Bunker Buster deal. So if you bought one of those bunker deals, then you're all in a draw and somebody's going to win 400 quid's worth of stuff. I'm going to pull the name out of the hat, and whoever it is will send you the stuff. It's going to be awesome. Who else does that, right? Who else does that? So 4 o'clock Saturday, make sure you're here. It's in the diary. We're going to do it. It's going to be amazing. Like, everybody get that? Just put like, yes, put Saturday, put like hashtag Carp Global. There's like likes, hearts, go crazy. Let me know. Give me a signal, right? We need our own lake. It's possible, right? Things are possible. We need money for that though as well. So it's like money always makes the world go round, but we swap the money for the fish. That's what we're doing, right? Anglers are good at that. You go and buy a big bunch of crap from the shop and then you go and throw it in the lake and you don't catch anything, or you do catch anything. And that's like, hey, that's cool. But, you know, there's other things that can go on that make people, oh, I've been ripped off. But think about it. You buy stuff from a shop, you throw it in a lake and you don't catch anything. Like, some people would think that's insane, but that's what we do, right? And I'm sure in the future, if enough people want it, maybe there's an event in the summer. We've got the Western Park that's full, but I'm not going to go out of my way and risk a bunch of money and risk the roof over my head so people can like say, no, I'm going with these guys and they hate you. It's like, I don't even want to have that conversation. I don't care. I just want you guys to have a bunch of fun, right? So we're giving away stuff. And on Saturday, we're going to give away the prize from the bunker deals, right? Does it make sense? Everyone's going, hey, it makes sense. 4 o'clock Saturday, Rob Hancock's Carp Global, everyone's here, right? And you see you guys have got our profile pictures, and, you know, it's not a profile picture war. If you want to change your profile picture to somebody else's profile picture, I'm sure I will give you another profile picture and you're going to love it and you'll be able to use it, right? So we're kind of good at this stuff and we just want it to be like free flowing and awesome, and don't feel that you have to justify yourself to me of which group you're in and which people you associate with, because we genuinely want you to go out there and achieve your fishing goals, right? That's what it's all about. So moving on, Carpy Halloween, it's going to be amazing. Carp Global Black Friday, we've got deals and we've got some stuff lined up that we're not going to tell you about yet. And of course, 30 days of Fishmas might be the 5 days of Fishmas, but it's still going to be Fishmas and it's still going to be giveaways. It's still going to be cool, and we're still going to do a big bunch of fun stuff, right? So if you love Carpy Halloween, if you love Black Friday, you love Fishmas, look out for the emails, look out for the information, the secret sale group as well, the competitions and the lives and more. We'll get a fire under that. We've got some amazing deals and giveaways and cool stuff that we're going to share with you as extra to what we do live. So if you're not in secret sale, you can go in there and you can sign up. And we have the other big giveaway coming up as well. I'll put all of the links in the group, so you guys make sure you make your choice. Are you in? Have you got the chance to win? Are you looking forward to it? You do a smile and you grin and you go fishing and you catch fish, and it's going to be fun, right? And the Carp Goal Challenge and a bunch of other stuff we've got redesigned. I'm working with Paddy and Jen and Shiv and everybody to put this together. It's going to be amazing. All this stuff lined up. But here's the thing, right? We've realized that the best products we ever had were our own products, right? And who remembers like Bait Jam and Scoosh and the Glazers and all the stuff that we put together ourselves, and we made this stuff and we brought this stuff to you and you went out there and caught a big bunch of fish, right? So it's not like, I don't know, Sticky Baits or DT Baits or anything like that. We love those companies. There's going to be stuff from those guys in the future, but it's our own products. Who remembers Carp Global products? And like the PVA bag loader, right? And like terminal tackle that we had and all this stuff. And we kind of got overrun with other people's products, right? Because the Ridge Monkey guy would come in or the Aqua guy would come in and they were like, hey, buy all this stuff and you're going to make money. And the truth was, we bought a lot of stuff and then all the prices crashed online and these guys didn't give a crap. They didn't like tell retailers to keep the prices where they were. They say, oh, we can't do anything about this. And what we were paying £100 for, some people were selling for 50. That's insane. And there's no money in it. How do you even pay for the advertising? How do you pay for the bills? How do you pay for the shop? And that was a big catalyst in us saying, you know what, we're not doing this anymore. Because there's no margin, right? There's nobody does things for free, right? Even though we're insane and we give away a bunch of stuff. If we can't cover the costs, that's like lunacy, right? Hey, start a business, guys. Let's set up a business, but you're not going to make any money. That's insane. We give away enough stuff, right? He thinks we give away enough stuff. Should we give you more stuff? So what we realized is very quickly that our products are something unique to us. And I've been talking to Paddy and we're talking to Shiv and we're backwards and forwards and thinking about this. How do we give Carp Global a new lease of life and revitalize a few things without spending money on other people's products and just kind of keep real focused? And we've been looking at what companies are doing, and some people got it, some people haven't. There's new stuff coming onto the market, which is like terrible. And I won't comment on whose products are terrible right now or crazy ideas that are just meant to catch you guys. You spend a big bunch of money on a piece of crap from China. It's like we're looking at like pods, right? So rod pods that you can buy for like 150 quid. These things are like 12 quid from China in the factories. And we don't want to be that company, right? And I know how many things we turned away and said we're not going to stock it in the end, we sent a lot of it back and we weren't going to stock it full stop, right? And what can we do? We want to give you stuff that's quality, that we've got that oversight over. Does that kind of make sense? Dean earlier had a no comment, right? No comment. We're not going to stop that thing. It's insane. We're not going to do that. But what we want to do is have a little shift. So as we move into the next year, we want to bring back some of the fun stuff, right? You give some likes and hearts who wants to bring back some of the fun stuff. So our products only. We're going to bring back a little website. So the website will come back to life and there'll be products on there. You can purchase them, but it's not going to be Aqua and Tracker and Shimano. It's going to be our stuff. Nobody else can do this stuff, right? Nobody can do it. And Paddy is going to free up a bunch of time and capacity so we can work together and we can bring you the best. It might going to start with like one thing and then two things. It's kind of like back to the flat, but doing it in the right way, going forward, taking everything we've learned. And you guys are in for a treat, right? Secret sale guys, you're going to get this first. But if you stick around to the end, I might give some of this stuff away, right? Because we're already working on stuff. So exclusives, bait range, glazes, the liquids, the bag mixes, the pop-ups, the wafters, the specials, the scoosh, the bait jam, the originals, and more, right? And more is key to this. And Shiv's like, wow, that was the best time. We had the tester packs. We had all this stuff. It's super exciting. Who remembers this stuff, right? It's like, you want to do this? And I was like, are we going to do this? Because this means I don't have to book a lake. This means you guys are getting some quality. We've overseen it. You're getting a good deal. We've got like awesome companies that we're working with that are giving us the edge on all of this stuff. And it's not just being me and Paddy like throwing some stuff into like a bucket and mixing it up and like sending it out. This is got a lot of thought and energy and time that's going into this, and things will have nice descriptions, nice pages. It's got the benefits. It's got all the nutrition information. We're going to go down the right route with this, and we're going to make sure that you guys get quality products that you can use, and it's not some like eBay crap. Does that make sense? Everyone's going crazy. So you still got it all. Richard Levy still got it all. Go out there and use it. Richard took the glazes to Willow Park and emptied the middle lake. These things worked because we know we're tapped into the right companies, right? So we're going to do all this stuff. Everyone, caviar, right? And the scoosh and all these things. These things were amazing, and nobody else did this, and nobody else is doing it, and we want to bring all this stuff back, right? So between us, we've got a plan, and we're kind of sticking to it, and we want to make sure that we over deliver. So between the competitions and the giveaways and all the rest of this stuff, we want to have a big bunch of fun, right? So look, 20 odd people on here right now. Who wants to win some stuff, right? Who wants to win some stuff? And furthermore, if I told you that we've already got a product in planning and development that we can give you a sample of right now, who would be interested in grabbing that to see where we're going with this, right? And this is where it gets a little bit interesting. And you know how it works on Halloween and Black Friday and all the rest of it, right? You know how this works. But if we could give you a sample and we could give you prizes and we could give you a big bunch of fun stuff right now on the live before we go, who would be in? And you know that it's like on Halloween and Black Friday, it's like the first person to order, the fifth person to order, the 10th person to order. It's people who comment, right? So we pick people from the comments and then people who order, we pick those out at random. You'll see on Saturday that we're drawing the Bunker Buster draw, right? So somebody's going to win 400 quid's worth of stuff. We'll remind you about the big draw, which we're pushing along a little bit. With still time to enter that. We'll remind you of all that in the group. But we want you guys to have some fun with this, and we want to give you a chance to kind of get the flavor of this. And we want to, Mike Burns doesn't know which one. And we're going to make sure that you've got a chance to get new flavors and new innovations and the latest ingredients and a bunch of fresh stuff that you can use in 2024 or even this winter to go out there and smash it. But we want to kind of get started. Right, so if we get started, if that's all right with you, what I want to do is give you a little deal right now. But I need you guys to go crazy. Give me some likes, give me some hearts. Let me know that you want this, and give you an opportunity to make some room, get another over-delivered deal if you want it, and ultimately grab some of the new stuff. Right, it's like I was going crazy. Richard's going to grab it. Stacey loves winning. Richard. Riverbait boilies potentially, Andrew. But we want you guys to let us know if that's something we can do for you, because like, going to turn off the electric, right? So in the next 2 minutes before we turn off the electric, I've made a page, I've got something on there, I've got an idea, but I need you guys to let me know, right? So Jason's like yes, and Richard's yes. Everyone's kind of going crazy for this. Everyone's yes. Yes, back on track. Hopefully we can do that, buddy. Keep moving. Big shout out to Brian and everybody else who's logged in. Me, Richard, everybody going crazy at the bottom is the likes, the hearts, everything is like awesome, right? So we want to put something together for you guys where you can Take part in this going forward. It's open to everybody. It's kind of a test. We're not going to ship it for a week or so. I'll put the date and everything on here, but this is what we're going to do, right? We're going to give you a mystery box worth 30 quid. We'll give you glow in the dark sticker pack worth 7 quid. We'll give you entry into each of our main prize draws for Halloween, Black Friday, Fishmas, and the New Year. We also give you a sample pack of the new autumn winter SNB, which is worth at least a tenner. This is a bag mix with strawberry and wafters and like liquid in there. It's amazing. We're going to give you a chance of a hidden prize worth 147 quid. And we're also going to do all of that for 37 quid. Now, if you can't do all that for 37 quid, we've just got the sample pack alone with the stickers and the shipping for less than that, right? So if you think, oh man, it's 37 quid, can't afford that right now, we've done something cheaper, but you don't get the mystery box. Does that make sense? If you get the mystery box, we're just going to over deliver on that and just give you a big bunch of stuff. Whichever one you choose, whether it's 37 or the cheaper version, which you'll see in a second, you're able to get entry into that draw to win 147 quid's worth of stuff, right? And we're shipping these from the 18th of September. So this is the thing. If you want all of that stuff with a sample of the new stuff that nobody else can get, it's the strawberry nut. It's amazing. We've put a lot of time and energy and effort into figuring this out and getting it right for you. The first person to order, the 5th person to order, the 10th person to order, and somebody in the comments right now who's commenting win, win, win and going crazy, you're all going to win a prize, right? So it's up to you, and like you can order twice and you can order more of it, but I'm going to let this go because I've got to go and turn off the electric, right? So you're going to get the Carp Global mystery box if you go for the big deal. You get the glow in the dark stickers, which are linked to like Halloween and Fishmas and more. You get entry into the 4 prize draws, so you don't have to worry about entering any of those when they're released. You're going to get the sample pack of the new autumn winter SNB, which is amazing, and it's worth at least a tenner. And that's got strawberry tiger nut theme protein pack bag mix in there. You get some wafters, you get a liquid, and you get access to the new product website before anybody else. That will also go in the secret sale group. New product website, you're going to see this before anybody else. So if you want that exclusivity and you want a big bunch of fun and nobody else is going to see it, it's going to be amazing. You need to get this deal. There's a chance of a hidden prize worth 147 quid as well. You can go all in and get that for 37, or you can drop the mystery box from this deal, so you don't have to worry about getting something from the bunker. You know how we did with those deals, all right? They were all worth it. Everybody said they were worth it. You get all of this stuff and the chance to win the prize, and I'm going to pick a prize out of the comments, right? You ready to get started? It's carp.global/SNB. The first person to order is going to get that a prize as well. It's going to be something cool in your box, and everybody gets entered into that draw. So if you want to go to that link, you get started, you get a chance to win 1st, 5th, 10th, but I'm also going to pick somebody from the comments right now. Everybody's going crazy. Win, 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 win. And we'll give something to the person who comments next on my screen, which is you guys go crazy. Kirsty Ellerby, drop me an inbox, send me your address, and I will send you a little prize. I've got Kirsty up on the screen in my group right now. And if you guys jump on that, it's carp.global/SNB. We'll make sure that you get all the goodies that we showed you on the previous page. And the 1st person, the 5th person, 10th person, you're also going to get something cool as well in your order, a bonus. And there's a chance of a hidden prize worth £147 on top of that. And we're going to draw that on Saturday, so you need to be real quick. We're also doing the bunker buster draw on Saturday as well. So you get the mystery box worth 30 quid. You get the glow in the dark sticker. You get entry into each of the 4 prize draws for Halloween, Black Friday, Fishmas, and New Year. You get the sample of the new SMB, which is worth at least a tenner. You get the chance of the hidden prize, and there's a chance of those bonus prizes, and that's like strawberry tiger nut theme protein bag mix. It's amazing. The wafters to accompany it, the liquid booster, and more. And you get access to that new product website. It's one-time payment, 37 quid, or you can get a cheaper version which doesn't include the mystery box. So that kind of makes sense. So we've accommodated everybody the best we can. We've got to ship this stuff out. It's not cheap, but we want to give you some stuff in your hand, over deliver with the stickers and the website and the goodies and more. Let me know if you're going to be in with this. And you can watch back on the replay if you're late, but I need to go. I need to turn off the electricity. I'll be back on in a couple of hours. Keep my eye on my phone. It's Danny from Carp Global in Preston. You can get all of that stuff on the screen right now, plus that hidden chance to win at carp.global/SNB. The replay is available in the group. This is active at least until Saturday, until these sell out, and then we're going to get these shipped out week beginning the 18th. If you booked on Baden Hall, talk to me. If you want to come to Baden Hall, talk to me. We'll kind of figure that out, but we're making a decision at 6 o'clock tonight. Everything else, you guys were live again Saturday, 4 p.m. for that prize draw. If you've been out there and you bought it and you grabbed it, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the group. Danny from Carp Global in Preston. Bye-bye.